Hello, this is a Roamer Rockshell Mark V automatic Swiss watch, vintage automatic Swiss watch, I should say, on its original Roamer Rockshell metal bracelet. Now this is a cool thing, really unusual, quite very 70s, and thought I'd show you around because it's lush. Really, it's really nice. What I like probably the most about it is, let's zoom in and have a look at that lightsaber second hand. It's cool, isn't it? So let's have a look at the Roamer Rockshell Mark V together. So it's a TV shape, sort of square. It's got acrylic crystal, automatic, day and date, German, day and date. Nice little signed crown there. Chunky case, really chunky square case, big lump of metal. Interestingly, the case back is square, so you can see the case back is all of this back plate, and it's sort of square rectangular. So it says on there, hang on, let's just get the writing right way up. So before opening, remove crown, it says on the back there. What else does it say? It also says stainless steel. It's got some numbers, mod 5239120 or 011, and that's it for the case back. And then it's got the R, the Roamer R logo. Back to the dial. So it's a strange sort of sunburst blue. Nice blue in the centre, and then it sort of fades out to dark blue, almost black in the corners. The indices, let's get this focused. Indices, a nice applied baton indices with a stripe of silver down the centre. It's not silver, is it? But silver colour. Little stripe down the centre. And the hands are the same as the indices, the hour markers. They just continue the same design with the metal stripe down the middle. The hour hand smaller than the minute hand. The minute hand reaches nicely out to the centre of these indices, which is good. And that red second hand, again, following the same design with the stripe, but this time a white stripe down the centre of a red second hand with a nice white tip. Really cool. Ticking smoothly away. At the top, printed R Roamer. Underneath at 6, let's get the second hand out of the way. The minute hand, I should say. 6 Rockshell Mark V. And then underneath the 6 it says Swiss made. Now at each indices you can just see a tiny little bit of loom pip. Now the loom doesn't really do much anymore. Oh, hang on, I haven't really haven't worn it, so it's still a bit sleepy, the watch. Off it goes. The day and the date is unusual. So it's German, so only in German. That's not the unusual thing. The unusual thing is the colour of the date and the day wheel. They're different, and they're meant to be different. The date is on a sort of a silver background, and the day is on a silver background, and the day is on the. Oh man, I'm getting my day and dates mixed up. Right, start again. Here we go. This here, done. The day, that's on a silver wheel. And then the date, therefore, is on a white wheel. It's quite unusual, isn't it? So let's have a look at those as I turn them around. So I'll just first click. It's quick set, which is nice for old watch. So you can change the date and turn it the other way, and you can change the day. So Mittwoch. Oh man, my German's awful. Montag, Sonntag. Oh man, can't remember what the days are in German. Freitag. Anyway, it's not a language lesson. You can see the interesting colours of the day and date wheel. What else can we say about the dial? Well, that's it, I think. What about the crystal? So the crystal's weird, isn't it? Look at that strange. It's acrylic, and it's a very unusual shaped dial and case. So the crystal matches it. Protrudes slightly, a bit curved. Really cool. Lovely little crown with the R on it. Can we focus a bit better? There we go. Nice little R on there. And then oh man, the focus is tricky. Little pins on there to keep the bracelet in place. Now the bracelet is quite something. So it tapers down from the lugs, so it's the full width of the case at the top, and then it tapers down to the clasp, and it's this lovely bracelet style, which is it's just in good nick. This just simple stainless steel, and then the clasp has got R Roamer Rockshell on it, and that's all. It's nothing fancy. And let's see it on. So I've got 7.5 inch wrist. We'll measure the watch in a minute, but that's what it looks like. It's quite chunky. It's not a wrist hugger, which is cool. It still looks it's quite imposing, and the clasp is nice. The way it tapers is good as well. So you've got quite a bit of presence on the top of your wrist, but it's not too cumbersome underneath your wrist, so that's nice. And let's have a little measure of the watch, because I don't know what you think just looking at it like this out of context, but it's not very big. It isn't a big watch. It's 33 millimeters across, and sort of lug. We'll call it lug to lug. It's just under 40 millimeters. So it's a small watch, but it just feels chunky on the wrist. It has a bit of presence, perhaps because it is quite chunky. Let's measure the height or the thickness. It's 11 millimeters thick, so not massive, but for a vintage watch, it's normal size, and it's just got something about it that's a little bit unusual, interesting, fun. I like that red second hand in particular, but that blue sunburst is cool. The shape is cool. It's just all cool. It's just really definitely 70s. There's nothing modern about it, but it's got its own little way about it, which is rather charming and fun. What do you reckon? Leave your comments below. I'll be happy to chat to you about it. And have a look around my channel. I do other watch reviews. I also do knives and EDC, so if you fancy having a look at some of that, please do. And a subscription is always welcome. You know what to do on YouTube, you know how it works. There we go, the Rockshell Mark V from Roamer. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon.